Welcome back to the channel, to the Kaspa community. Appreciate you guys as always. Let's analyze together the price of Kaspa right now going into Friday morning, the day of the crypto summit, understand what's happening, and of course what we could be expecting. So as far as the broader market is concerned, here we have it, guys. What we were anticipating, especially on my channel, if you've been watching my channel over the last few days and really focusing what we've been talking about, I was talking about that if the market really indeed picked up, but the day of, the crypto summit at the White House, you might see a little bit of a sell the news event taking place. And as we are going into Friday morning, it's already past midnight here in North America, depending where you are around the globe. It is the day of the meeting, and you are seeing market already seeing a little bit of a minor pullback going into, of course, the day of. Kaspa down 2% right now with the price currently sitting at 7.45 cents. Also, we're up 1.7% in Bitcoin comparative. So Kaspa's price is actually holding better in terms of BTC comparative, so that is a plus point. Of course, valuation still below 2 billion, 1.925 to be exact, and the 24-hour trading volume at about $65 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So if you're looking at the dominance index here, guys, this thing has been showing a lot of fluctuations over the last few days. We're still sitting at about 61.37%. While Bitcoin did go down, you're still seeing dominance, not really moving. Of course, we did see a little bit of a bounce within itself, but nothing too crazy. So it's pretty much staying stagnant, which is a good thing because, of course, let's say the dominance, went up to the likes of 61.73%. That wouldn't have been the best thing because let's say you're seeing these altcoins right now down. I think we would have seen much worse, of a price action. But, Bitcoin is showing major amounts of volatility going into Friday morning. You could see this for yourself what Bitcoin did. Bitcoin actually had a bounce up to the likes of 91.2. And that was a clear fake out. We obviously got rejected at that key resistance. And look what happened to the price of Bitcoin, making its way down to $84,642, exactly as we anticipated. And now you guys know the importance of the 23.6. In every single update of mine, I've been talking about the 23.6, and you guys really need to understand how important the zone is. And you really saw a major wick down to the likes of 84.5, and we have seen a little bit of a bounce since then. So was this the end, or are we going to see the market tumbling more towards the downside of the day of? Maybe, we could see a little bit of more volatility, maybe making our way down. Remember, we saw the traditional market saw a major pullback. So in terms of that correlation, maybe, that's playing a correlation right now. But, Bitcoin going into Friday morning, it is pushing back up to the likes of 89 to potentially even 90K. So we'll see what happens. But, don't be surprised if you do see some volatility over the next few hours to come. But looking at Kaspa right now, Kaspa has pretty much stayed stagnant. And again, this is a good sign. And I'll tell you why. Because, of course, as I stated to you guys before in our update just last night, that, Kaspa is sitting at literally some critical levels. Because if you lose this level where Kaspa is really sitting at, we could really make our way down to the likes of 6 cents, potentially even going down to 5 cents. And right now, we are seeing some fluctuations right now. Of course, we did see the price of Kaspa make its way down to the likes of 7.1 cents just a few hours ago, when we did see this Bitcoin pull back down to 84.5. But you can see the story yourself. We did see a little bit of a bounce, so only about 3%, making its way back up to this, accumulation pattern that we're seeing right now for Kaspa, and it's finding some resistance as it is wanting to, break towards the upside. It still has a long way to go, as I've stated to you guys before. You want to really see the price of Kaspa in this blue zone. Very, very important. Obviously, right now, the fact that we haven't really seen a major shift in CAS is a good sign. But again, if you do see fluctuations happening, especially for the dominance, making its way towards the upside, especially around the 62% plus, and let's say BTC does see a little bit of a shakeout, this could have an impact on Kaspa. But right now, specifically, as the broader market is seeing a retracement, Kaspa down only about 2.5%, and that is something that I would like to point out. It's holding better than expected. So that is a big plus point. Of course, but we're going to take it one step at a time right now in terms of the targets, in terms of the potential wick down to the likes of 5 cents. It's still on the table, believe it or not, because we're still holding at some very critical levels. But we'll see what happens. Let me know down below what you guys think. What are your personal predictions on Kaspa in the immediate short term? Where do you really see the price of Kaspa closing the month of March at? Thank you for all your support. You guys are absolutely amazing. Cannot thank you enough. We'll see you later. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.